Hey, Giovanni and Sally. This is Rob Cesternino and Brian Cohen with Rob Has a Podcast. Sorry to see you out so early on the Challenge USA. Looking forward to talking about it a little bit here with you. How surprising was it? Because it seemed like it was a big shock for us on the show to be thrown into the elimination in the way that you were.
I definitely had an inkling that it could have been us, but it was still a shock when they said our names because I was honestly thinking it was going to be James and Shannon, but I was like, it's giving they want the sexiest people out, and it shows. Like they wanted the sexiest people out, and
they wanted us out bad. It's sucked for me. It was kind of like a shock, but I kind of had an idea because Sally brought it up and told me like, hey, you know, our names flying around, Sally Bird and Giovanni. And I'm like, damn, all right. I was like, well, I was like, man, that's what we ain't gonna kiss no butt, you know, to try and get, you know, to save our lives. Like, let's go out there and prove ourselves what Love Island's really made of.
Period.
So obviously, a lot of the strategic talk and the challenge happens at like the club and the night out. So did you hear people whispering? Did you start to get nervous, or did a lot of this maybe start to happen the night after, or like would you be able to still have a little bit of fun at the club? Like how did that kind of vibe go down?
I was definitely having fun at the club. I tried to kiss Enzo at one point. I said, I'm on the wrong show.
Like, oh my God. What did the meow meow do?
Oh, his nickname is really the meow meow?
Yeah.
He got so scared. I literally went up to him and I was like, kiss me. And he was like, yo, Sally.
Yeah, he was like, yo, it was crazy because he was like, yo, man. Before he was like, yeah, man, I'm about to try to get in something with these Love Island girls. Yeah. I was like, all right.
He's all talk.
He's all talk. That man is all talk.
Yo, went to the club. Yo, we went to the club. I heard the incident about Shelly and Enzo. I went back on a bus. I'm like, yo, Enzo, what's good? I heard you almost kiss Shelly or whatever. He's like, yeah, man, she was digging me hard, like, that little firecracker, little Shelly bird, and then boom, got back to the house. Shelly's right on the other bus waving. He's like, yo, man, I'm about to just go in and pretend I'm taking a shit real quick and go to sleep.
Oh my God. Hold on. So Sally, now was this part of your strategy? Were you trying to manipulate Enzo to potentially keep you out of the elimination? Or did you actually maybe think that, maybe there's some romantic chance for you and Enzo?
No, I mean, it's slim pickings out there. It's the challenge. We're not on the island.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, I'm telling you, I was there vibing. I was just trying to have fun. Honestly, I didn't hear much. I mean, I did talk to Dominic at one point, and I was like, yo, if we ever get in a situation where we're partners, I'd love to have you. Like, I was definitely working out there, but I saw Enzo. I was like, he looked kind of cute.
Wow.
So it's about me. I'm gonna do my thing.
Look at Enzo. Wow. Giovanni, it just seemed like it was so out of nowhere that you two were targeted, where it seemed like that the whole episode was leading up to it going in a different direction. And then it just seemed that so sudden. That was there anything that you two did that made you two become a target?
It was just that there were only two Love Island teams. It was just me and Sally and Casho and Kira. They were so automatically we had targets on the back, and then Sally knew that Kira was friends with Angela, so our only option was us or just go after a Big Brother and or Love Island would be James and Shannon. So it didn't make sense for them, and plus James was over there, putting his hard work in, putting his politics in, and me and Sally over there just like, hey, we just vibing, talking cash, talking mad shit in the house, just chilling. And we getting the challenge snuck right up on us for real.
So do you think if either of you were able to make the jump over the challenge proper, would you try to do something a little bit different, or is this just who you are? You're going to get on the show, you're going to have fun and kind of let the chips fall where they may?
I think I'd definitely try to make smarter decisions, but at the end of the day, I am who I am and I can't change that. Like every time I get there, I say, I'm a vibe.
I'll just be who I am and just kind of do a little bit more politics and just sway it away from me. Like, nah, like I'll snitch. You want me to snitch? I won't do that. I'll just be me and just play the game. Like, I'll play it more strategic and just have fun with it. As long as you're having fun, you enjoyed it. That's really the goal of life.
Yeah. Giovanni, was that a big change up from Love Island to go to a show like this, where it seemed like that's like, oh, the Love Island people were partying, we're having fun, but it seemed like that the Survivor, Big Brother, Amazing Race, like they were very quick to get down to like thinking about, okay, how are we gonna game plan these eliminations?
I'll say that even though with Love Island we were having fun and stuff, because I think my mentality was kind of still there to kind of forget about the whole politicking. Because with Love Island was just like, hey, you like me, was good. Let's just make it to the end and be happily ever after. To where like the challenge is like we have to politic, sway it to other parties' way, bash talk a little bit. Other than that, I was still there talking mad trash and just being who I was back home. So what I did on Love Island, so that's just who I am.
What was your reaction? So the first daily, you're at the start scaling down a 22-story building. Was there a little bit of a shock of like, what do I sign them up for? Were you excited to start doing stuff? What was both your reactions when you see what you had to start to do for the first daily?
We were both excited. We were both so excited. And that was what I was so geeked about, because everyone else, like there were a few people that were like, I'm afraid of heights. I don't know if I could do this. And Giovanni and I were like, yo, we're going to do this, because Giovanni kept saying, one thing about the challenge, they're not going to let us die. So we might as well.
Yeah, they're not going to let us die on TV. So we
That's the plan. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
So we was up there. I was like, man, Shelly, we so smart. We done.
I literally like, Giovanni, please.
Trying to solve these math problems.
Yeah. So what went wrong in the elimination? Because coming in, I would have thought that you two were the favorite, that you two had worked well together in rappelling down the building. And then it seemed like, based on the show, that ultimately Azah and Kylan were able to have an easier time with untangling the ropes. Do you have a sense of what went wrong in the challenge?
You want me to go, Sally?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So when we were untangling the rope, we went about it so wrong. We should have started from the beginning of the rope, then work our way to the end of the rope. Unfortunately, we started at the end of the rope. And when we was doing that rope, we was in the lead because we unraveled a lot of rope, but we took it out of the cage, which we just burned mad energy and time. We burned like an extra 10 minutes doing that with Azah and Kylan was still trying to unravel the rope. So we were like, yeah, we good. And we got back in the cage. We didn't know where to put all the rope to, and then we figured it out last minute to start from the beginning of the rope, and that's when Kylan and Azah won. We were still talking trash, like, man, we don't care, but it sucks.
We definitely just made that one wrong move, and it just messed us up.
Yeah, that one wrong move.
Because at one point, I think we were like, literally, we have this. Like,
yeah, we
pulled it all out, and we saw it, and it was all untangled, and it was all out of the cage, and we were like, we have this. But then trying to get it back through and in and out, we were like,
wrong side of the cage.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we see the audience, like the crowd, try to help the competitors out during the elimination, especially with something like this that maybe there's a little more mental capacity to it. Was anyone helping you guys out, or helping Kylan and Azah out, or were everyone pretty much staying quiet or just cheering you guys on?
Man, I feel like everybody was against us because everybody was saying all type of things. They were just saying, no, from the front, from the back.
Yeah, I was like, who are you guys talking to? Like, they were like, no, do this, do that. And I'm like, are you talking to them or us? Like, I'm so confused. I think, honestly, I can't even tell who people were rooting for, but I'm sure they were rooting for Kylan and Azah.
They ain't want us back in there.
Before the challenge started, it seemed like that you two were also talking some trash. Were you trying to get into Kylan and Azah's head before the competition?
Giovanni and I are just goofballs.
We were just gooking out. We were just having fun. I was like, man, the challenge starts now.
There's literally like no bad blood. At one point, Giovanni would literally scream, Azah fainted. Azah fainted. We got this. I literally was like, bro.
Oh, you see that on TV? That was what they put that in it and they show her passing out.
But it's all love. Like we literally did it like, yeah, just to be fun and just to be just who we are. But it was all love. I love them so much, and I'm happy they're still in.
Hey, so Sally, never them.
Yeah. So Sally, I know you had your best friend Justine in the house, and now with her kind of out on her own, like, how do you think she could fare without you, or like what advice would you have given her if you could have given her a piece of advice on your way out the door? How do you think she could kind of handle this now?
Honestly, like I know she like cried there for a moment. I'm like, I love you so hard. It was like it hit me like to see her cry. But I just know she's gonna go even crazier, and I know she has this in the bag, and I know she's gonna get my revenge for me. I said she's in there like swimwear.
So at the house, how divided are the groups? Are the mostly the people hanging out with their own shows, or is there already like a lot of cross pollination between the people from the different CBS franchises?
Everybody was hanging out with their own shows, and then starting off, actually everybody was just with everybody. Like you'll see a Love Island with the Survivor with the Big Brother. Everybody was just integrated with everybody throughout different casts, but then you'll just see like the little sneaky leaks, like they're in a corner chopping up with their Survivor team or their Big Brother team and just game planning. We could see it. The camera follows you. They be like this with the cameras, and it's all in your face. So,
And you're like, oh, what are you talking about?
yeah. And then we just started going there. Like, all right, I was waking up every day just looking for a laugh. I hear a laugh and running to it, so I could just like get my, entertain myself throughout the day.
Big Brother is built different though. Those people move crazy like no other. I feel like Survivor shows they have in the bag because of the way that they're built. They literally had to survive off like one peanut their entire season. Like they're built different. But Big Brother, they scared. I literally was like, what is going on? Like they are sneaky sneakers.
For sure.
Would either of you do a Big Brother or Survivor if you were asked to jump over to that CBS show? Is there any other show you think you would do well at?
Hell yeah, just our stock went up. So
our stock went up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a never say never gal. So I can never turn down an opportunity.
Which one? But you have to pick.
Oh God, I couldn't survive off one peanut like them. I'm not built like a tank like that.
I don't even think they give you any peanuts, Sally.
No peanuts.
Not even the one
they give
peanut.
you rice and coconut. You got rice and coconuts and fish. I'll do a
No.
Survivor Amazing Race for sure.
Yeah.
Like I told my girlfriend I'll be down for Amazing Race.
Is there anything that you two would have done differently to prepare for going out there?
I prepared so hard. I was out here running 5 miles up a hill. Then I did that for what? Like, look at me. But I know I did everything. I took boxing. What do I look like? I'm 5'2" and 100 pounds. I should not be out here doing that. Like, I definitely prepared myself. But look, God's plan.
No, I think you guys did great. I would love to see, the challenge proper comes calling. I think a second chance for either of you. I think you could make the most of it. So I'm rooting for both of you going forward. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, it was so nice to get to talk to both of you about your experience. Is there anything else that you want to let the podcast listeners know?
We had so much fun. Oh, I have a song that just came out. If I could throw that in there.
Yes. Yes. Where can we hear it, Sally?
On all platforms. It's called Canerita. It's a Latin pop song. It goes crazy. I promise you, it's a summer bop. And if you listen to it, you're gonna have to dance.
Okay. All right.
Just for me, I'm just dropping my own reality show on my Instagram and YouTube. I invest in real estate in Michigan, Ohio. So I'm about to get free game of people that want to invest in real estate. I buy, fix, resell a lot of properties.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for joining us. Really fun to talk to you both, and all the best outside of the show. Okay.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Rob.
All right. Take care.
Thanks, Ryan.
Bye.